Hi, everybody, and happy Friday. It's October 7th. It's 2022. My name is Elena with Elena K. And like I always tell everybody, it does not matter when you are listening to this message. When you are hearing this message, it is the exact and right and perfect aligned time. So just allow yourself to just be totally open to that energy just in itself, and allow yourself just to hear the messages, because you are hearing these messages specifically at this moment and space and time in your life and awareness, because this is what your aligned soul's attraction, right? It brought forth into your reality. So I wanted to kind of start off by, before I pull some cards for us, I just wanted to just quickly just talk to you guys about some downloads that have been happening for me. And I'm so deeply appreciative of all of this guidance that I'm really receiving right now. I really feel whenever I'm in a space where I don't know which direction to take or what is the next step, or, I can see myself, these ripple effects start to happen, and it's where my human mind wants to take over, and I want to kind of start to control what I believe needs to happen. And as much as that can, in a sense, also feel a bit creative, a lot of the times I get into a very strict control mode and rigid mode, where I start to believe that I have to do things in a specific way for things to happen. And on my walk this morning, I have constant downloads during my walks. And today specifically, I decided to pull out my audio, recording. You can record yourself. I forgot what it's called. And I started to just riff, and I just allowed all of these messages to come out. Because I'm in a really interesting state in my business where I'm no longer in my beginning stages of my business. I'm in the meat of things right now. I'm really grounded in who I am, and what sort of I'm really discovering in more depth as to what it is my messages are right now in this time and space of my life, and what I want to share with the world. And because of the space I'm in, I'm at what I call, it's interesting, I wasn't sure, we'll talk about this card in a second. I wasn't quite sure, there was a card that popped up earlier, it was called the Void. The Void is a time and space that I'm in right now, that I'm kind of on this in-between. And so for me, I'm at this place where I'm like, okay, I got it. I don't know where I'm kind of headed, and I don't really need to know the specifics, but instead I kept hearing a lot of messages about this one thing. And the one thing I kept hearing over and over and over and over all morning long is stop trying to be anywhere with your mind. Stop trying to create it from a space from the human mindset. Move to the energy, elevate into the new energy space from the place of how you feel. So where you want to go determines based upon how you feel in this moment and present moment in your life. And I think that's so important. So in this time right now, I would love to manifest the specifics, right? And from the human mind, I want to know exactly how to create that one project or create that one thing in my business. And I want to know exactly how it's all going to work. And it's great. And there's no problem with doing that. But instead of trying to manifest and make that happen, I have to get super clear on, how do I feel right now in my life? How do I feel right now with me? How do I feel just about where I'm at? Because we can get really caught up in being so over there that we lose where we're at right now. Because this moment that we are in is the only moment that exists. That is it. There are multiple dimensions of this exact moment, and we could be tapping into different dimensions of realities of anything right now. But in this one moment, our reality is an awareness is in this reality right now. So in this reality that I'm in right now, I have to ask myself, what does my reality consist of? What does your reality consist of? And so that's really important to know. You need to know where you are at right now. Because if you don't know where you are at right now, if you don't know how you feel right now, then you cannot quite possibly open up those channels to those new elevated dimensions for you to tap into that best new version of yourself, that new energy, that untapped energy. Now, this is why this card just happens to be in the bottom, and it's called Untapped Energy. It's the Kundalini card, and I was just talking to my friend about this the other day, that I want to get back into this Kundalini meditation I was doing, because when I was doing it, I felt that fire from my base. I felt that I was most connected. And because I was so connected in this place, I really could trust that everything that was happening in this moment in time and space of my awareness was exactly what I needed to have to either make me more aware of what I want, to give me those contrast experiences for me to become more aware of what I don't want. So if I were to say to you that if you are wanting to manifest a specific thing, be so present and so grounded in the moment of where you are at and get really raw and honest of how you feel about it. This is the first card. This is the first card. Okay. Now let's pull another card just to see what else is coming up. All right. And let's just let Spirit just show us what is the next message that we need to hear about this. Because I also need to hear it too. I need to hear it too. Okay, so let's just pull. Let's pull this card. I literally just got this card yesterday. Purity and innocence. Okay. What to me this energy, when I tap into this, is, you know, it's, let's just talk about just the diamond in itself. And the diamond itself has so many facets and so many dimensions. Dimensions the word keeps coming up. So there's so many dimensions and facets to our reality. Okay? There's a lot of untapped dimensions, I would say. So your wisdom, your soul's wisdom knows this. So you need to ask yourself, which frequency, which reality, what is the new reality? What is the new dimension that you want to leap into? What is this about for you? And I always love that there's feathers here, kind of also reminding us the tremendous support that we have all the time right now in our lives. We are literally in this moment, any reality that we want to tap into is fully available to us. That is the support. That is the supporting wisdom that we need to be reminded of today. Okay? So let's pull one more card. I literally just talked about the void. So, I mean, that is just so crazy. Literally, we are here. This is where we're at. This is where we're at. Go deep within yourself right now. This is where we are at. So ask yourself, in this space, we are resting, we are retreating, we are pausing, we are reflecting, we are having contrast, and we are being made more aware of the realities that are what we want to tap into. And this is the most beautiful space you can ever be in. So you're being confirmed. I talked about this earlier and the card just came up, and this is the final confirmation that it is okay and safe to be in here in this moment in time. This awareness and this contrast is meant for you to have a deeper connection for the purpose of awakening to your new reality. Have a beautiful day, everyone. And I hope these messages served you.